All right, so next up, let's talk San Diego State, UAB, in the toughest region, in my opinion. San Diego State, first off, went on a super good run last year. We know that, but also they have a pretty good resume this year. All right, currently sitting at 24-10, fifth in the Mountain West, as you can see up here at the top. Let's go ahead and discuss this game a little bit. All right, focusing on San Diego State first. All right, really good resume, like I said. You've got a close loss to BYU, single digits in the non-conference. That's a really good loss there. BYU is actually legit. You've got a win over St. Mary's by 25. Super good win there. St. Mary's, I think, is a Final Four capable team. So anytime you can beat them like that, that's really impressive. All right, also here we've got a loss to a tournament team, Grand Canyon. Not a bad loss. Grand Canyon is pretty good, but also not a team you should probably be losing to. Also, that's got to be worrisome for St. Mary's. Them and Grand Canyon are playing, but we'll get to that at another time. But also here, all right, a win over Gonzaga. All right, so they just basically hold the WCC. And then once you get to Mountain West Conference play, everybody's going to pretty much split with everybody. We know a ton of those teams made the tournament. All right, win over Nevada, for example, lost to Boise, lost to Colorado State, beat Colorado State, beat Utah State. So like I said, just split with all these teams basically, beat these teams, lost these teams. But Mountain West is pretty much a gauntlet right now. But San Diego State, we know last year, all right, made the championship, obviously. I think they could be in for another run. But let's talk about UAB next up. All right, the 12 seed, 23-11, fourth in the American, won the American League tournament to get in. Otherwise, they would have not have been in. But looking at their schedule, they don't really have too many bad losses. Overtime loss to Bradley. Bradley actually had a really good record, so not a bad loss there. 1 point loss to Clemson. All right, Clemson is a tournament team. I know they've been kind of on the decline lately, but not a bad loss there. Went over Maryland. Maryland wasn't very good, but still, that's a power team you're losing to, a major team. You've got a 21-point loss to McNeese State. McNeese State, 31 team. Similar to San Diego State's loss to Grand Canyon. You don't want to lose that game, but also that's not the worst team to lose to. Now, these two losses, I can't really say the same. But you did beat Drake in overtime. All right, so judging from the Drake win and the Clemson loss, I think that shows you this team can play with a lot of teams in the tournament. And then you've got, let's see, a loss to Florida Atlantic, a win over Memphis. Memphis was on that bubble line. You've got a win over Florida Atlantic. So looking at Florida Atlantic win, South Florida win, Drake win, Clemson close loss. I think this team is capable of making this a close game. And really, if they would have got a different draw other than San Diego State, I was tempted to pick UAB going into the tournament, but getting the San Diego State matchup I think is brutal for them. San Diego State I think is legit and will cause problems for whoever they play next, Auburn or Yale. I think San Diego State gets this win, but I think it's going to be close. I think a single-digit game, but I think ultimately San Diego State gets the win here. I don't know if they can make another run to the championship like they did last year. They're just in such a tough region, but I wouldn't mind seeing that, at least seeing them get back to Uconn to get a rematch for last year. But again, here I've got San Diego State winning by single digits. What do you think of this game? Who do you think wins? Let me know down in the comments section who wins it, UAB, San Diego State. Also, as you see on this ticker down here, I am hosting a bracket tournament group on ESPN Tournament Challenge. To join that, go to the community tab on my channel. Link should be on the first post, and then submit your entry. First place winner in the group gets a free AG t-shirt. Only thing is you got to be a YouTube subscriber. But let me know who you think wins this game down in the comment section. Like this video and subscribe.